Hello, thank you for joining me on Witnessing Leadership in My Lifetime. My name is Tony Gaston, and I'm a doctoral student at South College, studying in my IT. Today, I'm going to share with you 5 leadership styles that will be exemplified by people that I met throughout my lifetime. Let's begin. 5 leaderships that I would like to share with you styles are listed below. And throughout this conversation, I'll connect them to individuals that have passed throughout my life, exemplifying those leadership styles. The first one I want to share with you is adaptive. Adaptive leadership style is a quality and trait that is used for individuals working in unfamiliar situations. The solutions is not prescribed, it's unknown. And the thing that the leadership individual has to possess and exemplify is to be able to maintain calmness in unusual circumstances or uncomfortable circumstances, being able to find the voice and cherish the voice within the employees, be able to create a co-collaborative effort with the stakeholders as well as the individuals raising up the concern in order to find a change. One of the things that's a challenge with the adaptive is that if it's not prescribed, then it's adaptive. But if there's already a prescription on how to solve issues, it's straightforward. That will require a different leadership style. Next one that I have for you is authentic. Authentic is a leadership quality that a person has who is true to themselves, and their vision and values is based on the value of what's true to them. These are individuals that are able to be a filter for what the environment may say versus what is the inner voice being shared with inside of them. They're able to exemplify that voice to the followers in order to achieve a unified goal. One of the things that is required, that is a challenge for an authentic leader, is one that has to be vulnerable. When you're vulnerable, you have to share that information in order to unify those that are following you to be able to go towards the cause. Some examples within authentic would be individuals that are marching for a cause for freedom. And an adaptive one could be individuals that may be leading NASA Space Center. Couple other qualities that we have are in for leadership is an inclusive and servant. An inclusive leader is someone who's able to unify or bring team peoples together that have differences in thoughts coming from different departments within the business, or differences based on age, demographics, etc. This leader is able to create meaningful environments and a safe space for all of the conversations to help out being a contribution for the improvement of the employee. From their collaborative efforts, they're able to discuss errors or discuss changes that needs to help improve the organization that may require uncomfortable conversations. This is good when you have organizational changes or you may have a potential crisis. Another leadership style is servant. A servant leader is someone who has a vision and is able to encourage, build, and promote and growth the followers, team members underneath them and with them in order to fulfill a goal. The servant leader puts their values on the back burner in order for their team members, their followers, their employees to be able to help achieve that goal based on supporting that vision. Some of the priorities and challenges that comes with being a servant leader is that it may focus more on the organization goals, not so much, but more on building the actual person's goals to be able to have a better maturation of themselves. This works with when you're building effective teams, maybe in healthcare management areas or in coach athletes dynamics, or being able to fulfill a vision of your late spouse's legacy for uplifting humanity. The last one that we have as a leadership is transformational. Transformational leaders exemplify in being able to take a vision, inspire employees, inspire followers, and follower team members to be able to motivate them towards an ultimate goal. They provide a safety environment, providing the tools and resources in order to achieve that goal for that group, that team. One of the challenges with transformational is that versus with the servant is transformational may lose the impact of achieving an organizational goal and will achieve for the organizational goal and less more so on the individual. This may be for improvement in student achievement for schools, or it could be for improving the growth of a church. Some of the individuals that I have encountered throughout my life exemplify these leadership traits that I've just shared with you. The first one is Vanessa Weish. Vanessa is an active associate minister for NASA. She works in an environment where there are unknown solutions that need to happen based on problems that arise. Sending people over into space, being able to manage different directors' environments requires an adaptive leadership trait to be able to keep calm, to collaborate with both stakeholders, and being able to help solve solutions. Rachel Robinson is someone that exemplifies servant leadership. She was able to help rebuild houses, lead a foundation, support civil rights activists in the spirit of her late great husband, Jackie Robinson. Her contributions were finding off of a vision to be able to support her husband's legacy through continuous efforts of his initiatives. She put other people, herself on the back burner in order to be able to live for a greater cause. The next person we have is Opal Lee. Opal Lee exemplifies an authentic leader. Opal had a value, a vision to be able to share the need for individuals to remember the emancipation of slavery in the United States that came here in Texas. She was able to walk across the country, being able to work on board members, being able to mobilize and help other individuals to be able to have this vision of what values much to her to help throughout the country and celebrate to have a holiday entitled Juneteenth. Bayo Faduba. Bayo Faduba is a transformational leader as a pastor. He was able to lift up a vision to have a church that extends beyond Houston, beyond the United States, overseas. His main goal that helped transform and inspire and empower his ministers was to be able to go beyond the church and build new churches and Bible colleges in Nicaragua, Panama, Costa Rica, and Guatemala. The last person is Lazaro Ramundo Pasoro Cunha. As an inclusive leader, this individual is someone that I have met and known for the past couple of years down in Brazil, who was inspiring of helping individuals that are Afro-Brazilian youth be exposed to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics for an opportunity to be an active participant in this as in the community as career based individuals. He was able to provide an inclusive space for other individuals to be able to pursue their careers. This concludes the connection that I have with the 5 leaders being shared to work together to have their own leadership styles to pursue their vision for themselves, for the greater good, for organizations, and for the betterment of humanity. Thank you all for your time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.